Welcome to Chibola Road BLM. Not that you'd know it, all the roads say frontage road. But this is roughly southeast of Ehrenberg, Arizona, right on the border of California. It's pretty much just a uneven, open gravel desert. There's a few mountains around the outside and a slight view of Ehrenberg. Not that you can see it on this camera very well, but people are spread out pretty far around here. Well, it looks like to the west there's a nice mountain range. Of course, this means that the sun comes over those somewhat late in the morning, but it's not too bad. It looks like some enterprising people started to set up a bunch of fire rings in this area. Certainly are plenty of rocks in the area to do that. Speaking of rocks, it looks like someone has found a lot of quartz in the area. Did a little monument of some sort. And some of the pieces can be quite large. You know, at first glance, going into Ehrenberg, it doesn't seem like much of a town. Of course, it really isn't. But it's got most of the services that anyone would need. Have a place in town to get laundry done, and a little convenience store. And it's got a place with free water and a free dump station, although I have to use my longer hose to reach. It does have a gas station in town, but it's got California prices. Good thing I filled up in quartzite, where it was cheaper. Although unfortunately, the propane area is under construction. So I have to cross the river into Blythe, California to take care of that propane. Although not too far from the propane place is a grocery store. Somewhat good selection, if I'm not too picky. Otherwise, the closest Walmart is like 40 miles away in Parker. But the Chibola BLM land here is kind of nice. It's actually quiet during the night. You can't hear any traffic noise from Interstate 10 at all. I think about the loudest thing out here is people running generators, at least at night. During the day there's a few people with buggies running around. You gotta expect that, of course. But this place is huge. There must be hundreds of RVs in this place, and they're so far apart that it might as well be nothing out here. Of course, the land isn't perfectly level, but it's adequate. And it's rocky, but it's not too bad. The wind hasn't picked up since I've been here, but if it does, it looks like the soil is going to blow up a bit into a dust storm. I don't think that'll matter too much out here, though. The topography of the land really doesn't seem to be a problem at all. As for the weather, it's about halfway between Yuma and Arizona in well, temperature and well, no rain. And of course, weather is warming up as spring approaches. Well, from what I've been checking on the weather app, the Ehrenberg area is at least 5 degrees warmer than Quartzsite. But that's probably because Ehrenberg is at a lower elevation and on the other side of a mountain range. And in the American Southwest, in the deserts, elevation is very important. The higher up you go, the colder it gets. And since Quartzsite is about 800 feet above sea level and Ehrenberg is about 400 approximately feet, there's a noticeable difference. So this is a place I'm going to recommend. Also, this place isn't well regulated for attendance, so theoretically I could stay more than 14 nights. Although I've heard that people have tried to take advantage of living out here, and it hadn't turned out very well. But it looks like most people honor the 14 day or 14 night stay, and most people just pick up after themselves, so you never know anyone was out here. So I'm going to come back here when I'm in the Quartzsite area, especially to get away from the craziness at the gem show. And I do mean crazy. But since I'm boondocking, I'm not expecting too much. Not like in Quartzsite where there's all the services real close by. Out here it's nice weather, it's peaceful, it's quiet. And that's what you come out to boondock for. And hopefully I'll be able to find more places like this. We'll see.